Nintendo's Switch 2 Direct dropped some info that definitely wasn't expected, especially in the Zelda department. So let's dive in and see what goodies the Big N has for us. Obviously, with a Switch 2 focused Direct, there's going to be information on Switch 2 games. So, first up, we're getting upgraded Switch 2 versions of both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. If you already have either the physical game or digital version of them from the Switch, then you can purchase an upgrade pack to get the Switch 2 updates. We don't have a firm price on the cost of the upgrade packs just yet, but for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom at least, you get them with your paid Nintendo Online Plus expansion pack membership, which is great. So what do we actually get from these updates? Well, both games get an enhanced resolution and frame rates, support for HDR, faster load times, and your save data can transfer over, as well as giving you an additional manual save file so you can play again with all these upgrades without deleting your old save. But that's not all we get. Also announced is Zelda Notes, a game-specific service on the Nintendo Switch app. This service only works on the Switch 2 version of the games. Zelda Notes has some really interesting features, like giving voice navigation to various things in Hyrule, like Koroks and shrines. Voice memories are fully voiced stories that activate when you reach certain destinations. These stories weren't in the original versions in any capacity, so these are going to be really interesting to hear more insight onto the lives of the people in Hyrule. These voice memories can also be navigated to with the Zelda Notes navigation feature. Auto build sharing lets you save your Zonai creations and share it with the world via QR code. To use someone else's creation, just scan the QR code with your Zelda Notes, and it'll appear in your list of auto build devices. Sticking with the QR code theme, you can also gift items to other players using QR codes as well, up to 10 items at a time per QR code. The Photo Studio feature lets you crop and add stamps to pictures that you've taken in-game. The My Play Data feature keeps track of different records from your adventure, like playtime and enemies defeated. You can also earn medals in-app based on these records, for bragging rights. The Global Play Data feature is very similar to the My Play Data, but here you can compare yourself to everyone else and see the trends of both yourself and the Globe's gameplay. The daily bonus is a once-per-day spin for a random effect that you can activate whenever you need it. Either more health, more stamina, or various other food effects. Scan-compatible amiibo is something I'm personally really excited for. It tracks the amiibos you've scanned, and when you've scanned one 5 times, you get a bonus scan that day. It's going to make farming for amiibo-exclusive items just a little bit easier. And just in case that wasn't enough amiibo love, 4 new amiibos are launching with the Switch 2. Tulin, Yunobo, Sidon, and Riju, each giving a chance at a paraglider fabric in Tears of the Kingdom. And the last thing I want to talk about is the surprise reveal of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, slated for winter of 2025. Similar to Age of Calamity before it, Age of Imprisonment takes place during the Imprisoning War from the memories we see in Tears of the Kingdom. We see Rauru wielding a Spear of Light, using the Ultra Hand ability to throw it into hordes of enemies and bring it back. Minoru riding on Zonai wheels and fighting with her construct, and Zelda using her newly found time powers to recall a Sword of Light to strike a Lynel a second time, and then blasting it away with her magic. Then we're greeted with a shot of Zelda standing beside Rauru and Minoru and the sages. Hopefully, that means we'll get to learn the names of these past sages. I'm willing to bet their names are Mado, Naboris, Ruta, and Redania, like their masks would suggest based on their divine beasts. The best part, though, is that it's canon. Nintendo has confirmed it. I can't wait to dive into Tears of the Kingdom's past and really explore what we only got glimpses of before. I was really surprised by all the Zelda news. I expected Switch 2 upgrades, but everything else I was completely blindsided by. Oh, and one more thing.